Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how I made this spectrum system. I have this spike truck model, here you can see, and now I'm going to create a actor, blueprint class actor, and this is going to be our spike truck. Open this actor. I'm going to drag this to measure. And I'm going to animate this one on event graph. Let's create a custom event. Spike start. Okay, let's add a timeline. I'm going to create a float track. Now in viewport, it's, I think on location we have to set this on minus 170. Okay, so I'm going to do we're going to start from 0 and minus 170 and add another key, 0.5 second, and this is going to be 0. Also set this to 0.5. Now this is our graph. Maybe I'm going to set this to auto. That's all. Now on update, I have this spike, get this spike, and then set relative location, split this spin. Now we have to change our drop x value, not this one, x value. So I have to plug this, I think it's g value, not x, so I have to plug this j on this new track. I think that's all. Let's do one thing. On event being play, let's add a delay for 2 seconds, and then I'm going to call this custom event. It's working. Okay, and now I'm going to create another custom event. Spike close. Okay, I have to set this to reverse. That's all. Now let's add another delay for 1 second, then I'm going to get set this reverse. Now let's try. Okay, it's working. Now I'm going to start from closing this spike, and also I'm going to set this, both of this to 0.5, I think. Maybe 0.4. Also for this spike collision, if I enable this collision, so I'm going to remove this collision. Also you can select this spike, and also you can set this to no collision. Now let's see what we have here for this one. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now we can overlap this one. Okay, I'm going to create a box collision. Okay, something like that. So now on component being overlap, also we need component end overlap. Is it our third person character? Is it true? Then we are going to call this function start, and on end overlap I'm going to call this one okay. That's all. Now let's try. Now I'm going to add a damage system for this one. So I'm going to do, let's do one thing. Let's create a custom event, damage trace. Okay, now I'm going to add a box trace for object. Okay, now I'm going to get this box location, get world location. Now I'm going to plug this here. So in size, let's set all of this to 3 3 and 3, because we set this to 3 3 3. And object type, make array. This is going to be pawn. We only trace pawn, and let's set this to for 1 frame, I think. Let's add a timer, set timer by event, this one. So I'm going to plug this one like that. Let's make some space. Now I'm going to set this on start. Also in time, let's set this to 0.1 second. Now if I overlap this one, we have this trace. It's very small, so let's do one thing. Let's set this to, I think, 300. That's too much. Okay, that's nice. Let's set this to for duration. And here you can see we have this trace here. So I think on G I'm going to set this to 50. Maybe 30. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Now on return note, let's call clear timer by handle. Okay, now use this one And let's create another custom event. This is going to be stop stress. Okay, and I'm going to plug this right here. Now on end I'm going to call this one stop stress. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's cut both of them and place them right here. Okay, it's working. Let's set this 2.001 and this is going to be 1 frame. Now if I overlap this one, here you can see we have this trace. On end we don't have any trace here. Okay, so I'm going to do on heat actor, let's break this result. On heat actor I'm going to apply damage, and let's set this damage to 1000. Okay, now if I overlap this one, here you can see our character die. Also we can do one thing. On apply damage we can add a delay. No, not sure. We have to add a delay. We have to add delay right here. So I'm going to add some delay, then we can trace box for damage system. Now it's smoothly working. Okay, now I'm going to turn off this line trace. I have these two sound, so I'm going to use them for this spike. Okay, right here. I'm going to play sound at location. This one, get actor location. Also we have to create a sound auto rendition. You can create this one by, all you have to do, just create a audio sound auto rendition. Now you can use this one. I'm going to duplicate this one. Now I'm going to play this second sound. Now let's try. Okay, let's okay.